Oh, anyway, yeah, no, that, I haven't played Burly Heart in such a long time. I've hella forgot how to play this song. Anyway, I said in my last video, I think it was the Jacko video. Yeah, that's the one that's the most recent. Well, actually, Trigger probably premiered already. But yeah, no, the Jacko trailer was the one that I said I was going to do Society, or Armor-Clad Faith as it's officially called, and that's what we're going to do. But we need to switch guitars because it's not in drop D, it is again in B standard. So I'm grabbing a 7-string this time. So let's switch guitars. All right, here we are. We've got our 7-string loaded and ready for some heavy shit. So let's go ahead and let's load up Armor-Clad Faith and let's hit play. Oh my god, why is it that every time I listen to a song, or I'm gonna listen to a song, Bury the Light is always the next song recommended to me, or it's in my recommended somewhere. I can't escape from Bury the Light, even though I love that song. It just shows up every time. They want me to listen to Virgil's theme every single time I listen to music on YouTube. Let me... It's just such a good song. I listen to this a shit ton. This is such a heavy 7-string riff and I love it. Alright. Alright, so I don't know why throat is scratchy today, but maybe it's from all the Jacko and stuff. talking too much. But yeah, no, so I know a little bit of the song just because I listened to it so much during the beta and as well as in my car when somebody had the full, I think it was GMX, right? This is the person that I'm talking about. Yeah, GMX. Okay. I'm not getting their YouTube channel wrong. But but I listened to them, I listened to this song a lot. Yeah, I listened to the full version a lot after we got it in, like, I think it was the first, yeah, it was in the first beta, I believe. And yeah, I kept listening to this song, so I know it's on a 7-string, and I know some of the riffs a little bit. So the very first riff that we're going to be playing, it's really cool. It's just riding off the... Again, we got tritones, just like in Faust's theme, because we're doing that's that first part, and then the other part's a little bit harder to hear, but it sounds like it's it sounds like something like that, so it's just... We gotta get that little bend at the end, too. So, that's the beginning of the song. That's how you play that part, which is really cool. It's just... This is just like, just a little lick filler thing. And I love it. Great, so far. So kind of like in that vein. what we're playing. And then it's yep, and then we end here. We're ending in C. And now we're back to the original riff, sort of. Then we got the chorus. All right, a lot of stuff that went on there. So the chorus is really nice. We got right, and one thing that I do love in this other part, where was it? Yeah, way back here, is I love this. We got like some sort of it's almost like 60s psychedelic rock-ish sounding. We got some, you know, ethnic instruments going on. And, you know, the lyrics, you know, you can hear Nirvana and all that stuff going on. And what I really like about it is that I think they went with the imagery of Potemkin and, like, Hinduism. And they just decided to really, really roll with it with Potemkin, because when he does Heavenly Potemkin Buster, he's just got Hindu gods up there that are just watching you, watching Potemkin just body this fool, right? And that's what I feel like this is supposed to be. That's why these parts are in there, why you've got things like a sitar and stuff playing. Very cool. So let's listen to this part again. So, we've got a little bit of a variation in this riff. So, we got... Instead of doing the, we got... And then in the last version, in the last part... Then we're back to the original riff. Okay, now we got like some industrial-ish sounding stuff going on. Back to this little psychedelic part. Then we're gonna go back to the heavy part, right? Back to the chorus. And then we got this, which is a little bit... And then we're bringing that part back a little. So this part is weird. It sounds like he's just doing... Right? It's a little weird, but it's cool. He's just riffing. He's just licking, right? He's just doing a little lick. Just whatever. And then right before it gets to this next part, he brings back the right here. And then we got a really thrash riff going on while the solo's playing. That solo, again, a really good solo, but it was really Blaze Blue. Like, let's listen to that again. That was super Blaze Blue sounding. This is something you would hear in Blaze Blue. Right here. That is so like a Blaze Blue song. It hurts. It's like newer Blaze Blue. You would definitely hear something like that in Blaze Blue. Now we're back to this. Okay, and then we got a little variation in the vocals. I really love when he starts, you know, what do you call it? When he starts using his legato and he starts doing these runs. Oh, we got a little bit of strings going on too. Yeah, so we got a little bit of strings. I didn't hear that last part. I never really paid attention to the stuff going on in the background, but it sounds like they add a little bit of some more strings in the back. But yeah, no, what's really cool is that in the last part, it evolves the chorus, right? That's the one thing that I love about the Strife soundtrack is that it isn't just static when it comes to different parts that are repeated. It's not like something like most of the Street Fighter V soundtrack where things are just the same Ken theme looped over and over again. When he gets to the end, he wants it to have this giant build-up. Okay, so he builds up to a solo, the solo ends, and then he does this build-up again, and he usually brings the chorus back, where he has something unique at the end that has this giant build-up to a great payoff, which is either like with this song where it just ends or it resolves in a certain way that just is very good. So yeah, what I really like about Naoki as a singer is when it comes to these parts, like in Faust's theme when the chorus was playing at the very end, the different variation of it, as well as this version, like in Armor-Clad Faith, when he goes off and he starts showing his, range that isn't just distorted, harsh vocals, is that he has a really great range and he has a real good control he has really great control over his vocal cords, like over his voice. He knows exactly how to sing just right. And he's got a great range. That's what I love about him, is that he can do the gritty, I guess, distorted vocals, and then he's got great clean vocals. But I love it when the chorus changes like that, because it's playing the same stuff underneath, but now he's just riffing. He's just singing, and he's going up and down, and he's going up and down into the scale, and he's just doing this great legato work with his voice. He just sings really good. I'm not a singer, so I'm not very good at explaining, but I'm not very good at explaining what he's doing. But he's just really good. I can tell that he's really good, especially since he's been singing like that, I assume, for many, many years with Outrage, and he can still sing clean. He still has a really great range. Like, you can hear it in Axl's theme, this theme, like Faust's theme. There's a lot of songs where he shows just how high he can go for a male singer, which his range is pretty high for a male singer. Most men don't really get that high, or at least it's very hard for a lot of dudes to get that high. That's going to be taken out of context. Anyway, that was Armor-Clad Faith. And I really like that song. This was one of this song, Chip's theme, and Faust's theme were the ones that I just kept playing all the time in the car. Like when we got the first beta and somebody ripped all the songs, ripped those 3 songs and put them on YouTube. Those were the songs that I just listened to a lot, just because, oh my god, they were so catchy and great. And this song too, especially this song, the chorus, I just absolutely love. Just You get me if you have a 7-string and you're playing riffs that just go on the... Yeah, you got me if you're playing heavy chord riffs instead of just... That's what I love about 7-strings, is that you get super heavy, chuggy riffs going on. And that's what the 7-string is meant for, but... There's a lot of really cool parts to it, especially stuff like the after the main riff. I love little licks like that, little things that are added into the song. And one of the weird parts that, again, I don't know how exactly it's played, but he's just doing whatever the hell he wants. It's great. But great song. We're getting close to some of the last songs. Jacko did just get announced, so we will have Jacko's theme whenever that comes out, which is, I think, the 27th. We'll premiere that on the 28th. But we still got Chip left, because he's the last actual character before Jacko shows up. And then we got a couple of other songs. Besides the staff roll song, I forget the name of it right now, and Smell of the Game. What other songs from Strive do you guys think are worth listening to? Just out of curiosity, because I know that Crawl and those other two, Crawl, the credit song, were 2 songs that aren't off of the soundtrack that were requested, that I saw a lot of you people asking for. So that's why I did Crawl, and that's why I'm gonna do the staff roll song. But other than Smell of the Game, I don't know what other songs there are, just because I haven't really listened to it. There isn't like a same character versus theme, or there aren't versus themes in this game, so not really a whole lot other than the main characters' themes to go off of. So, I'll leave it to you guys if there's anything interesting left in the Strive soundtrack after these next 3 songs. And then Jacko's song, and then we'll probably be going off to something else. I'm still debating on Overture or BlazBlue. I mainly want to do Overture just because you guys should see how great Overture is as a soundtrack. For those of you who don't know, because I understand nobody wanted to play Overture when it came out, but Overture as a game may not be everybody's jam, but the soundtrack is definitely going to be everybody's fucking jam. I'll let you know right now. Like, everybody loves Strive, but I still consider Overture his best work. So Strive is right up there. It's like right underneath Overture. It's pretty close, but Overture, I think, is still a masterpiece of a soundtrack. So I will definitely be getting to that. And then other games as well after Overture. Overture isn't very many songs that have guitar in them. Well, actually, it's a very small soundtrack, I should say. It's a very small soundtrack that have guitars in them. But yeah, there's going to be that. And then there's a whole bunch of other ones to go through as well. You know, you got King of Fighters, you got Street Fighter, Killer Instinct. You got a whole bunch of games that we can go through. So with that, you can check this stuff out on Patreon early for as little as $1. And higher up perks get you more stuff. It's all listed down below in the Patreon page. There's a whole bunch of social medias and stuff that you can go check out. A whole bunch of places that help support the channel. I'm not going to go through and list every one of those things because, you know, I do that almost at the end of every video. And by now you've probably clicked off. So anyway, thank you everybody for watching. Like the video if you did, do all that good stuff. Subscribe, hit the notification bell. Hopefully I can find some way to clear my throat because it is still scratchy for whatever reason. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video, which will be Chip's theme. So take it easy and peace.